Alright, it's way too late to be playing around. Let me see what we got going on here in the recommended feed today. A lot of times when you go into the recommended feed, it's going to give you like a deck of cards in your hand. What do we got in our hand today? Sean Carroll, Cannon EOS R, Lord Jamal, DJ Vlad TV, NFL Throwback, Yes Theory. They're going all over these kids travel all over the place. What is this? This is a movie. 54-minute long movie. People actually watch this? Almost 1 million views. That's hard to believe that over 1 million people watch that. Like, what are the analytics to this here? It doesn't show. I wish there was a way to be able to put analytics here. Be like, see what percentage of people that's actually watching the whole thing. That should forewarn you for that, because if there's a low percentage of people watching it, like the first 5 minutes of it, and just drops off and is dead, then it should give you a clear indication of to whether you should watch it or not, because people obviously aren't interested in it. Because a lot of this stuff is like clickbait stuff. I go through this, and if I don't like what I see, I basically will go to the home section over here, hit it again. Let's see if we got anything here. Democrats have literally become a parody of themselves. I love this dude, Tim Pool. He's a special cat. Inside Steve Gold's modern NYC apartment with insane amenities, $1 million listing. Whoa, how this photo made over 250,000? One photo, 34 minutes long. I got like a couple minutes here. Market over everything. Be prepared for the rules to change. All right, Gary V, I've been listening to you today. I want to hear what you got to say today. Let's go for this. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna stop right there. I listened to this interview today. It was 56 minutes long. I had it going while I was doing stuff around the house, but I was chiming in every once in a while. But I listened to the whole thing, and it was interesting because you have right here, Lily Sin, right? She used to be a former YouTuber. It's been doing it for over 8 years. That's went viral on several occasions, has done some of the funniest stuff on YouTube, and she just broke out. She's on top of the world right now. She just got her own show on national television. She's a girl from Toronto that moved to LA, blew up, did her thing, and shout out to the Toronto creators. You guys are doing it big. Toronto and Cali are killing it. New York, I'm like, what's wrong with New Yorkers? I got questions about New Yorkers. You know, it's like they're acting as if they can't pick up a camera and get things going and have some type of interest without somebody saying, oh, you sound like this guy, you doing like this guy said. I always explain to people when it comes to video what video is all about, the creation of video and implementing your own style and doing your own thing. Because if you do certain things a certain way, people will tell you straight up, oh, you sound like this person, or you're trying to be like this person. Or I'm like, listen, there's a lot of burger places out here in New York. Mind you, I'm lactose intolerant. I really can't tolerate a lot of the fast food burgers that are out there because my stomach lets me know that it's fake. It's fake meat, and a lot of stuff that's out there my stomach's not happy with. I pay attention to what's going on my insides. I just like me a nice, high quality, luscious, juicy burger. I'd rather pay the $12 to $15 for a burger to go somewhere to eat some nice quality meat, and I'm a meat lover. Listen, I love a hamburger. I love eating burgers. That's just my thing. I love it. I don't eat them a lot throughout the year or throughout the month. I probably eat them at least 3 times a month, especially during the summertime. You're on diets. You don't want to consume too much starchy bread and yeasty bread. So I hold back from that. But I do love eating some burgers. I love going. So if I do go eat a burger, it has to be quality burgers, especially pizza. I don't see how people eat fast food pizza. I'm surprised that all these places like Papa John's and all these other places exist out here in New York. Like, how are they making money? Are you really eating that fast food pizza when you have all this good quality, amazing pizza that's highly competitive because everybody's competing with one another? So anybody could open up a burger spot. Opening up a channel on YouTube is like having a burger spot. You're offering your own style and way of doing things. Yes, it may look like you're doing things like other people, like McDonald's, Burger King right across the street from most places. I like to taste the freshness in a burger, the goodness and like the high quality. Doing YouTube is like having your own burger spot. You got to get creative with it. You have to do your own thing. Obviously, every restaurant, every burger spot, you need to have seating. You need to have all types of beautiful stuff, and the aesthetics of the place got to look nice. It has to be attractive on all angles. Even the presentation of the burger has to be attractive. On YouTube, in its evolution, people were doing videos at the beginning of YouTube that looked like crap, straight up off their phones and off little devices like this. And I'm gonna show you real quick, because people always hand me cameras, and I have, they see me walking around a camera, they want to give me an old camera from their basement or the attic, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Hold on a second. And this old B&H bag, this bag is from 2006, I think, and it's still here. I got a BH bag from 2000, and it still looks the same. I don't know when they went to go get it, but in this bag I have old cameras from more than 10 years ago. This is an old Sony Carl Zeiss camera. It's a 6 megapixel camera that has the ability to record. This is how it looks. And you could actually record 720 on this. And I have another one, another Sony point and shoot. This is called the DSC S700. I have to go to B&H with all this stuff because for some reason I don't have all the connections, and the memory cards are built differently. But they're nice cameras. They haven't even been used. Look at this. The stickers are still on them. They bought them and never used them. So one day I'm going to bust these out and I'm going to use them. But anyways, I said all that to say this, that people were starting YouTube with like old cameras, and they started out with what they had, and then they evolved into bigger things. Like if you look at the first video of Lily Sin, let me go find this so you can see what I'm talking about. If you look at her first video, I don't think this is her first video, but it was done 8 years ago. It was Official Guide to Brown Girls. I think there's other videos. Here we go. This is her first video. Look at what it looks like. You see what it looked like? She said, AKA Superwoman, first video on YouTube. Now if you look at this girl, she's taking over the world. She sat down with Gary Vee. They had an amazing interview, and it blew my mind to hear her evolution of everything she was going through. She did 9 videos a week, 7 vlogs, 2 scripted, but she was doing it full time. Obviously, if I did it full time, I'll probably put 15 videos out. She got to the point to where she's on national television right now with her own talk show. That's insane. She has an earning reporting of up to 10.5 million. Whoa. For Carson Daly is who she took over for. She took over for Carson Daly. That's pretty insane. Big ups to her. Yeah, you can learn a lot from how they hustle and they work. I mean, I think that's very important. Look at this guy. He blew up all over YouTube too. Marquise Brownlee. Okay. That was way back when. 9 years ago. Listen, everybody starts at the bottom, no matter what quality you have. When you want to get into video, it's something it's a must that you hustle, and you evolve along the way. Sometimes you have spaces of times where you don't upload because you find interest in other things, or sometimes you may be sick like me. Pretty much anybody could grow in this as long as you have the consistency and you have the gift to give. Not everybody has the patience to give and continue giving on giving, if that makes any sense. You're giving up of your life to do a thing that you believe in. You believe in yourself, and that's what you go do. What do you give up on? You give up on time with doing other things, whether it be entertainment, like watching movies, shows, TV shows, sports, whatever. I've sacrificed a lot. I'm sure all these people to put out daily content, to put out stuff, to work on their craft on a continuous basis. It takes a serious grind. And there's some things that you have to give up in order to do that, to make that happen, especially if you're working full time. Because a lot of these people have evolved. That I bet you at one period of time in their life, they were doing things. They were working things. There's still people with millions of subs that are still working jobs, or either that they're working for themselves and they're finding ways and venues to make money. You should see that if you find somebody on YouTube that has over millions of subs, especially over 10 million, you could find out that each and every one of them have stores and they sell their own products and people buy their products. It's insane. Because the obvious thing is, if YouTube's not paying them, that they're selling products, because the proof is in the pudding when they start buying houses and cars. And they're buying houses and cars like crazy. You know, you don't know everybody's goal. My goal is different than everybody else's goals. I'm not saying I want my own talk show or what I want to accomplish. I want to be blessed, but I also, in all reality, I want to be a blessing, because I know for sure that this generation doesn't have too many good examples out there. Our world is turning in other directions, and there's not too many positive people out there being positive voices and being angelic in this hour. When you're being a reserved individual and trying to be good for humanity, it takes time, it takes wisdom, it takes a lot of effort. I just know that if you want to be somebody, you got to do something other than what you're used to doing. That's what it's all about for me. I'm gonna end the video right here. Make sure you have a good night, good evening, rest well. I did today. Today was the first day that I slept over 12 hours. You're not supposed to be sleeping 12 hours. Yes, you are. If you're up all night, 2 to 3 hours a day, every day last week, I slept 2 to 3 hours every day. It took a toll on my body to where Monday morning, I didn't want to wake up for nothing. I didn't wake up till like 12 something. I did some things around the house and headed out. And I did my thing today. Went to the gym, went to work out. I made today a fulfilling day. And I started my week off right. But anyways, you guys be blessed. Have a good night. Make sure you tuck your babies in and you say your prayers. Do all that YouTube stuff you're supposed to be doing, like comment and subscribing and hitting that notification bell. That's very important to me.